Good morning students, welcome back. Today in this video we are going to discuss about the last part, that is direct and indirect speech verb tense changes from past perfect to past perfect. Okay, now in today's video, the tense that we are going to change from direct to indirect is past perfect tense. Now when we are changing past perfect tense from direct to indirect, we make no changes, meaning past perfect remains past perfect in indirect speech. What is past perfect? Past perfect simply tells you that an action had to be completed at a specific time, at a given time in the past. Okay? Now, all of you know how to write direct speech. Now, whenever you see a direct speech that is written in past perfect, meaning where we have the subject, okay, where we have the subject plus had plus the past form of the verb, main verb, and the object. Okay, object can be there, cannot be there. It is not important that an object will be there. Okay, it is not necessary to give an object also, but seeing the subject plus had plus the past form of the verb, you can easily identify that the sentence that is written is in past perfect tense. Okay, so this is the structure for past perfect tense. But now, since we are studying direct and indirect speech, we will have Mohan said. Who is Mohan? Mohan is the subject, and he is saying the direct speech. Earlier I told you I made you understand what is direct speech. Direct speech simply understand whatever the speaker says. Okay, whatever the speaker says, the exact word of the speaker is called direct speech. Okay, so Mohan said, the direct speech, exact words said by Mohan. He had arrived yesterday. Okay, he had arrived yesterday, meaning the sentence, the speech that he spoke, the speech that Mohan spoke is in past perfect tense. And while writing indirect speech, the same speech will be changed to indirect speech, but the tense remains the same. Okay, with past perfect we make no changes. Past perfect remains as past perfect in indirect speech also. Okay, so now all of us know what we have to do while writing indirect speech. We have to take it out of the quotation mark, and then we have to join the sentence by using a conjunction that. Okay, so now my sentence become Mohan said that. Again, since past perfect remains past perfect in indirect speech also, we are not going to make any changes. Mohan said that he had arrived that day. Yesterday is changed to that day. Tomorrow can be written as the day tomorrow, the day after, or the next day. Okay, may changes to might in indirect speech, will changes to would in indirect speech. Okay, so there are changes of few words while forming indirect speech, and the chart is already given in your book. Please refer to that table and the chart that is drawn in your book. Okay, now this was one example. Now in indirect speech, it is important for you to understand what is the conjunction, what is the use of the conjunction, what is the reporting verb, and what is the reported speech. Indirect speech is also known as reported speech. Okay, meaning that it is being said by someone else. Indirect speech meaning it is being reported. Okay, Mohan said he had arrived yesterday. This is direct speech. Whatever you speak is a direct speech. But if someone else speak your words, someone else, meaning whatever I am saying, if you are repeating my sentence, that becomes indirect speech, and that is where we make changes with the tense. Okay, whatever I spoke becomes past. Okay, whatever I spoke, it took place before you are going to do it. Okay, it took place, it happened before you are going to speak the same sentence. Okay, so that is why we make changes in indirect speech. Okay, but where are we not making changes? With past perfect. Past perfect remains as past perfect in indirect speech. Okay, so for today, this is one example. Please look through the structure, go through the structure for past perfect and form 5 sentences with past perfect tense and then change them to past perfect again. Okay, indirect speech. You can write more and more examples. One more example I can give you, that Rohan said they had arrived, they had came yesterday. Rohan said that they had came that day. Okay, so like this you can make many examples, and then we shall revise it once again when the school reopens. Okay, so for now, please go through each and every tense that I have taught you, and if you have any confusion with that, please ask me on WhatsApp. Okay, because we shall revise it once the school reopens. Each and every tense I'll be repeating again. So if you have any problem, any question that time, please ask me while I'm taking the live classes. So for today, that is enough. Thank you.